It was a hot summer's day on the island of Sodor. The engines were busy taking trucks full of slate from the quarry. The heat and dust made their axles ache. We've shunted every truck in the quarry today, wheezed Scarloey. But I'm too thirsty to feel useful, complained Peter Sam. The summer sunshine made people thirsty too. The refreshment lady was keeping very busy at the tea rooms. The next day, the fat controller had news for Peter Sam. The refreshment lady needs a place for another tea room. I can find her a beautiful place. I knew it. It'll be a piece of cake. Tea rooms don't live in cakes. It's just my way of saying it would be fun and easy to find the right place. Peter Sam puffed along the woodland way. And the old castle causeway. And the whispering waterfall. Thank you, Peter Sam, said the refreshment lady, but I don't know what to do. I can't make up my mind. What a shame I can't build a tea room in each place. Peter Sam was very disappointed. He didn't feel useful. That night, there was a storm. Lightning flashed and thunder crashed. The rain poured down. All the engines were talking excitedly about the storm, except Peter Sam. He was thinking about the refreshment lady's tea room. The next morning, the fat controller came to the sheds. Peter Sam, I want you to go and help Rusty clear the storm damage. Yes, sir, Peter Sam said, and he hurried away. At last, he thought, he could be really useful. Peter Sam soon found Rusty. The storm had swept the shed onto the line. Driver says this shed is useless now. It's not a shed, exclaimed Peter Sam. It's an old railway coach. And that gave him an idea. Back at the yards, his driver spoke to the fat controller. Peter Sam thinks this old coach could be a tea room. I'll have Jem take a look. I'm sure he can repair it, agreed the fat controller. The fat controller was right. In no time at all, the old coach had turned into a tea room on wheels. The refreshment lady could hardly believe her eyes. Oh, it's beautiful. I told you it'd be a piece of cake. The fat controller paused. And with many cakes in it, I'm sure. Then he spoke to Peter Sam. And you shall pull the tea shop special. I'd be proud to, replied Peter Sam. Now the refreshment lady serves tea at all her favourite places. At Woodland Way, the old castle causeway, and whispering waterfall. Peter Sam is a happy engine. I told you it would be a piece of cake.